Good evening, everyone. This is Scott DeCamp with CatchMark SportsNet. We're here in the podcast studio in Whitehall, and here with the Whitehall girls tennis team with the media day. Thanks for coming in, and let's do the introductions real quick because I know they're ready to get going. So we have freshman Akila Martin. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yep. She's like, what am I supposed to say? Now we got juniors Brianna Bentz. Hello. And junior Grace McDowell. So welcome. I think Grace, you've been on one before, right?
Yeah.
Brianna, no? Akila, no?
No.
It's all good. It's fun. Grace is going to actually take over and host it so I can just sit here and watch.
Right.
No, but actually I'll let you guys ask each other questions because that's always fun. But we're here for the media day, and you guys are still fairly young to the season, right? I mean, how many matches have you guys gotten in so far?
We've had one Saturday tournament, which is against 3 teams, and then we've probably only had around
1, 2.
We've had 2 because Manistee got rained out.
Oh yeah, rescheduled too. So
And what flights are each of you guys playing?
it's all moving around right now. Still, we're trying to figure out what the best is, but we're pretty we know what we're playing doubles or singles right now.
Right.
But it's all getting moved around, whatever he wants us.
And you got Coach Sheasley coaching as the head coach. You guys have had him as an assistant before, sounds like.
I haven't.
You haven't. Obviously, you're new here to high school. But what's he like?
He's great, real fun dude, real funny. Always keeps us on our toes, and tennis too. But I've liked it a lot.
He's something. That's for sure.
No, he was a really good pitcher back in the day, back in high school. Yeah, he's a little bit older than me, so that means he's really old. But he brought the heat when he pitched. So ask him about that sometime.
Maybe.
How hard ask him what the fastest his fastball's ever been clocked at.
Okay.
Ask him that. So, you have anything? You guys got any tournaments tomorrow? Or are you guys off?
No, we have tomorrow.
Where are you guys at?
We have the Fruitport Invitational, so our 1s and 3s flights are going to be at Fruitport, and then our 2s and 4s are going to be at Spring Lake High School.
Okay. What do you guys anticipate for that? We need Akila to talk to.
Can you ask me a different question?
Yeah, I know I asked bad questions. I'm sorry. What do you think of these 2 ladies here sitting in front of you? How accommodating have they been, as more veterans to the team? And what do you think? I mean, what do you think of Brianna and Grace?
Well, obviously, I think they're really good tennis players, and they're good leaders too, and they've taken me under their wing, and it's just they make me feel more welcome on the team. Yeah.
So that group shot we just did out for the hype video, how many times did that take us to do that, to pull it off with the whole team?
Probably 4 or 5 because of me.
No, you were the only one that didn't pop up because you weren't supposed to. She didn't give you the okay.
She didn't say no.
Right. So, I mean, what do you think about her discipline on that? Does she have that kind of discipline, on the courts?
Well, I don't really.
Everybody has their days. That's for sure.
Yeah. So what are they, how long have each of you been playing tennis, and what got you into it?
Grace,
Well, I've been playing for a while, my whole life. I've known Bree for a long time through tennis. We grew up together playing summer tennis, but competitively, during middle school.
yeah, that's what it started.
Yeah, middle school. Yeah, we've always been our competition against each other for sure. But yeah, I've always been kind of playing.
I think I started when I was 2 because there was a little kids tennis, and then I think my cousins did it for a while. So then my mom was kind of just she has a lot of energy, just go get her in a sport. So I've been playing since then. I haven't really ever taken a break from it.
Mm-hmm.
I started in 5th grade because I wanted something to do, and it seemed fun. And my mom was like, "Come on, you're gonna be the next Serena Williams. You got this." So yeah.
Do you play any other sports?
Shout out.
I play basketball, but I didn't this year because of my knees, but that's okay.
Yep, so you got multi-sport athletes then here as well.
Yeah.
How much do you think that helps to have to have that where you're competing in more than just one sport, so that it's
I think it's so important. I think always just staying active, constantly in condition, it's really helps in tennis, especially just like jumping from like a winter sport to this. Always doing something.
It helps keep you like your not enthusiasm, your endurance. It helps build your endurance and everything. Cause like, what was it? Yesterday I had like a 2.5-hour match, so like playing volleyball from like August to March, it definitely helps. Like a lot.
And that's something our team really focused on in the beginning of the season was conditioning, always get us out running, and just like at first it's really hard. Nobody wanted to do it, but it's definitely paid off because our Saturday tournaments, you need it.
Yeah.
Like with conditioning, I was like always out of breath and stuff. But now, like when we did it today, I wasn't like it didn't feel as hard as it used to be, which is good.
getting used to it. So who'd you guys play yesterday?
Unity Christian.
Okay. How'd it go? No?
I think
Next
we all
question,
fought
please.
Pretty good. Like it was good. Like for us, I do think that
Got some people looking through the glass.
we changed up our lineup like a lot,
Yeah.
which is a little bit different. But I think we're still working through it as a team, and so that's what we're gonna have to do throughout the season is change that lineup. And so I'm glad that we did.
Yeah, like overall, we didn't do bad. Our outcomes weren't bad.
Yeah,
Or
they're not what we
good.
wanted, but I think the score doesn't show like what we really did put in, and getting to like the close points and deuce, but not like ending it where you want it. But it's okay.
Yeah, overall, like we definitely like put our heart and soul in the leg. Like we played good. It was like a good loss, if that makes sense. Like
For everybody.
What's the highlight of the season, would you say? Something you're really anticipating, something you're looking forward to?
Team Beach Day. Maybe when Roy comes back with those popsicles.
Who's that?
Roy, he helps with tennis. Always around in the summer. Brings us popsicles. The girls
He's
just
like-
love him.
I don't even know. Roy's just Roy. Like you gotta know him, but like
Yeah,
he just comes,
work
helps,
hard.
plays conditions.
He's always like willing to hit with you. So
Yeah.
So how many different personalities you got on this team? Seems like it's across the board.
We got a lot.
I think all three of us have like when we're playing, we can get like really like mad. Like in tennis, it's just like we switch really fast. I think all three of us.
All three of us are extremely aggressive.
Oh yeah.
But like you show it more, and then you also show it
I
more.
get so mad like if I miss an overhead.
Yeah, but then like I feel like we all come back like with our composure though, because it's like again it's a mental game, and so like our body language is really important. I think our Whitehall girls do a really good job of like carrying ourselves pretty good on the court, and so I think that's something that we want to stay with the whole season. But we definitely like inside of us we want that fight, we want to win, and it's aggressive,
Like
but
we're very competitive.
yeah,
Extremely competitive.
which is good.
Like even during games, like when we're all practicing or whatever, like was it Barnyard?
We have-
all go out. We go out for it.
With the question, it was like how many different? What did you say?
Just different personalities across the board.
We'll all be singing like in the beginning of practice and warm up. So we got like that, or we can like all like lock in and we'll like hit really, really hard. Or it's just like so we have like our singing moments.
Yeah, we're all over the place.
Yeah.
We're serious when we need to be, but if not, then you don't know what you're gonna get.
But we still get work done.
Yeah.
How is Coach Leasley pretty good? Did he play tennis back in the day or what?
I don't know. if he
No,
played in
I don't
high
think
school,
he did,
The
but his
only
daughters did.
yeah.
But his
Oh,
daughters
okay.
did, and he's learned
The
a
only
lot.
reason he's into tennis is because of his daughters. Like
Yeah.
he coached when they were playing.
Is he pretty intense then? Or can he be?
Yeah.
At
Yeah.
times, yes.
Always move those feet.
That's his thing. Can you do any impersonations?
Not that he would like.
I don't know.
Actually, no, because yesterday he was like, Brie, what are you doing? And I was like, He goes, that's my point. And then he walked away. I was like, "Oh, okay.
Just left it that direct, huh?
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, does it kind of suck playing tennis in Michigan in the spring?
Honestly,
Just because the weather is always so crappy?
sometimes I like it though, because some days I'm like in the sun, it's like, okay, it's extremely hot. Like, I hate this. But then the next day it's like cold and I'm like,
No,
man,
let's
I wish
talk
was
about
in-
it. Practice today. You showed up in pants and a sweatshirt, and I was like in the exact opposite. And I was like, "What did you show up today?" I'm like, "It's not winter,
Dude,
but
I was
tomorrow's
cold.
gonna be cold." But it's
Yeah.
also so hot. Like
Right.
I don't know. I've liked it right now.
I feel like it's
perfect.
easier, like, to expect it to be cold because, like,
Yeah.
when you're playing, like, today, I wore leggings and a long sleeve shirt, but, like, when we were playing, I was so hot and I regretted that, like, wearing that. But then walking back to my car, I'm very glad
It's
I wore
freezing.
that. Yeah,
It's freezing.
I know.
But on the courts, it's not. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, like everyone else, like you look over at the parents and they're all in like their winter coats
My
bundled
mom's
up, and I'm like
literally
in a tank top,
shaking.
and I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
So, other coaches that you have, obviously volleyball, basketball, golf as well. So, how would you describe the other two coaches that you have in comparison to Sheasley?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, they all got the same like mindsets. Like, I don't know.
I think we could go in a different direction with Teddy, though, because we saw him at media day. We saw what he did.
I mean, I think like good leaders like really important. Like throughout my whole season, it's just like leadership, and like doing your best, never giving up. It's just like that's I think like my main takeaway.
They all obviously want to win and they all want us to like thrive and do better, but like everybody has their own way of going about it. And I feel like Ted's more like upfront with everything, like, hey, you need to fix this, you're doing this wrong, like this is bad, like you have to fix it. And then Sheasley, it depends on the person, but like sometimes like for you it'd be like when we played together, he was like, guys, come on. And then he was like, he wasn't mean, but he was like going about it because like he told us what we were doing wrong, but we didn't do it right. And then I feel like Ted, he like told, like when we'd play volleyball, like I'd ask him like, how can I fix this? And like he'd tell me. So like Sheasley's working into it, but like again, it's his first year as like head coach, so I understand.
And it's hard for him to like be at the same, like he can't be at one spot the whole time. So like getting his attention like when you're playing is quite hard, especially if you have like doubles and singles. Like I don't see him a lot, but I know that you guys have played together and you probably see him a lot.
You can't buzz his tower, send a tennis ball in his direction.
Oh, and he talks a lot, so like he just it's
like
just
you
find
listen,
parents.
you
He'll
listen.
just find parents, and he's just like, like, hey, we need you. Like, we have a break. We have 90 seconds or whatever, and he's just talking.
Or like even at practice, like when we finish warm ups and stuff, like he'll trail on about something like stupid, and I'm just like, come on, you're gonna say something.
So, how much mental toughness is required in tennis?
Oh, an extreme amount. It's a very mental sport. You are out there on your court, and I mean, if you play doubles and you have your doubles partner, but you're both like, you mess up, you're in your head. Like
Singles is like, it's like all on your own. It's your body language, it's your mental. It's always coming back up. But I think that you can take advantage of somebody very quickly with the way that they're hitting, the way you get in their head, and it's quite easy. That's like golf and tennis are like that, so I feel like my mental is pretty good. But if you're like, we have a young team, so I mean, but we've done a good job in like telling them from the beginning. It's just like, it's okay, you can do it.
And then how you get yourself out of that situation is also a big thing. Like, if you're mad, it's extremely hard to get out of your head. Like, you can come back and all that stuff.
And that's why I love being your doubles partner, because Bree would always make jokes on the court. It just made me feel so much better. It was like, she's got my back.
I was singles yesterday, and I had nobody to talk to. I'm a very
She was trying to talk to
talkative
me
person.
on the court, and I was like, shh, shh.
Then my sister played singles last year, and I was like, what do I do? And she goes, just talk to yourself. And I did ask them full conversations with myself. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Start answering yourself, then you have to wonder.
Yeah.
So, I know you have siblings, 2 brothers, right? Any siblings here? You just mentioned your sister.
Yeah, I have
How many others?
I have an older sister and then a younger sister.
Okay,
So
and
I'm the
what
middle
about
child.
you, Kilo?
I'm an only child.
All right, so you might have to sit this one out, so I'm sorry. But how crazy are your brothers? How crazy was it growing up, or maybe is it, what are they like? I mean,
Well-
everyone sees what maybe in public, and, Jack and Jones are different personalities,
We all
but
kind of do our own thing. They're very involved, and so they have their own sports, my own sports and schedule. But like Jack and I definitely got closer as we grew up. Jones and I are still working on it, but I think it will definitely get there. It's hard being the only girls. Like, our interests are a little bit different. But again, like, I do tennis. Jones started doing tennis. I do golf. Jones started doing golf. And yeah, I do like it. I mean, it's very competitive in our household. But again, we're on different schedules constantly, but we both all work hard. We have like goals that we want to achieve. And I do think we do a good job on getting it done. So
you have to drive Jones to school every day?
yeah, we do.
You have to get him out of bed, or is he early riser?
No, we're late. Yeah, it's just like, yeah, I do drive him, but we do, yeah.
And then what's the relationship with your siblings?
Honestly, it's been a roller coaster, but my sisters are like my rocks. Like, without Lisbeth last year, especially on the tennis team, and then my freshman year, like, I would not have done anything without her. Like, I have depended on her my whole life. She's basically my second mom. Like, I love her to death. And then my little sister and I, we're kind of iffy, but we're definitely getting there. But like I'd say me and my siblings are actually really tight. Like I do enjoy it. We definitely fight a lot, but who doesn't? And then yeah. But that's the thing with sisters. Like you probably don't get this with brothers. Like we can be going at it because like my little sister steals my clothes all the time, and I get so mad, especially my earrings because I love my earrings. But she always takes them, and we will literally just go at it for like an hour. And then Lisbeth, my older sister, she'll just walk in. She goes, "Hey, you guys want to go like get coffee or something?" I'm like, yeah, sure. And we drop everything.
You just drop it? That's cool. Yeah. What's it like being an only child?
I don't like it.
No? You hear all these stories and you're like, I want that.
I want a sibling just because, like, I get bored and I need something to do.
You have sisters on the tennis team. Maybe you can adopt some of that. Adopt some of them.
Yeah.
So, any other thoughts? Because I promise I get you out of here at 6:59. Maybe one closing thought before we sign off. What's on your minds? About tennis or about whatever?
Taking that dub tomorrow.
Yes.
No.
I don't know. Well, our lineup's been switching a lot, so I'm just like trying to place like where everybody is now.
Yeah.
City tournament's coming.
Yeah.
You know, May 4th, I believe.
Yeah, like
think
Coach
so, yeah.
Beasley will know. He knows he knows what's best, so he's gonna do what's best for our team. And
Yeah.
looking forward to it though.
Any other thoughts? Are you good?
I'm good.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, guys. You did great. I know maybe a little weird if you're not used to doing a podcast, but pretty laid back. So good job, guys, and good luck to you. And we'll see you probably at the city tournament. So thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Yep.
Having us.